Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Josh Thomas here, and I am sitting back on a Tuesday night, and I'm kind of bored, so I thought it was pretty much a good time to do another vlog video with you guys. This is just a really random video series that I want to do, where I just kind of sit back and chat about nothingness. By the way, I'm sorry it's taken so long to do another one of these. The first one was like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and so sorry about that. Unless you hated it, unless you hate the idea of a vlog, in which case you're welcome. You're welcome it's taken so long for me to do another one of these. Alright, so what are we going to chat about? First of all, we're going to get into stuff related to the BitBlock, but I just wanted to talk about a few little random things that are going on in my life, or things that I've done. For one thing, I just watched the season finale of the Muppets on ABC. I'm very sad about that because now I'm not going to get any more Muppets like for a long time, not until like next season. And the ratings were kind of dipping, so I'm not even sure if there's going to be a second season, and that is going to just tear me apart. We need a season 2 of the Muppets. The season finale was fantastic. It was an hour long, and I really loved it. It had some little heartfelt things. It has a lot of Muppety stuff going on. So yeah, watch that, by the way. Like, you can go online. I'm going to leave a link in this video because I want the Muppets to get a second season. You can watch the episodes online and check them out. Honestly, they're really fun and they're refreshing. It's like so many TV shows are very samey and very similar. This was a TV show with puppets and really just great writing. It started out kind of rocky. To be honest with you, the first few episodes of the Muppets were like a little weird because the Muppets were all sad and depressed and they didn't really have their flow going. But yeah, after about the like 4th or 5th episode, they really got into it. The Muppets started acting the way we wanted them to. It was really funny. Like, some of the episodes in this first season were like, I literally was laughing out loud, which is something I generally don't do so much at TV shows anymore. So yeah, man, I really want a second season of the Muppets because I feel like they were just getting started. And how do you not love the Muppets? Like, I don't want to meet the person that hates the Muppets. But anyways, that's what I did tonight. Watched the season finale of that. It was really great. Watch it online. You can watch the hour-long season finale online. Like I said, link will be in the description down there. And as I always say, the description is in my pants. So click in my pants and watch that episode. So yeah, that was that. What else have I done? I'm excited to go see Zootopia on Friday. I'm going with Nick and his wife, who is also my cousin. So we're going to go see that. I'm hoping that's good. A lot of people are saying good things about it. So yeah, it seems like it'll be at least fun. I recently saw Kung Fu Panda 3, which is a little weird because I have never seen any of the Kung Fu Panda movies. So I kind of went in on the last movie. There were some things I'm sure I did not get, but it was good. Like, the animation in Kung Fu Panda 3 and just the style and everything and the colors is really good. Thumbs up, 2 thumbs up for the Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, 3 from JT Thomas. I'm starting a movie review, and that was it. What'd you guys think? Do I have it? Do I have what it takes to be a movie reviewer? I think so. I'm hoping that nobody else has ever said 2 thumbs up when reviewing movies, because otherwise that could get a little bit weird. So yeah, I've seen that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I've been doing. Like, I'm in this weird... So we just wrapped up the 10 Days of Disney, which is something that was a pretty big undertaking. I had a lot of videos to edit for that. And I'm kind of glad that it's over. I had a lot of fun, and I'm proud of the work that I put up there for that. And yeah, I'm kind of happy to be done with it, though, because I want to move on to other things. What am I moving on to, though? That's the weird thing, because I don't even know what I'm moving on to right now. Because that's what I'm in right now. I'm kind of in limbo. I don't know what project to jump into. There is, of course, Make Believe, which is, a huge priority for me. I'm going to be getting back into that. We're going to talk about that in just a second, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about with Make Believe. What else was that? Well, I wanted to mention something else, but I genuinely don't remember. Oh, okay, so I remember now. I'm actually going to be doing this tonight. I'm really excited to do this. I'm going to be making stuff for an Etsy shop. It is going to be called The Bit Shop, and it is going to be just a little Etsy store page of things related to the BitBlock in some manner or whatever. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want to find a way to help fund episodes of Make Believe, because they are not easy to do. They are very time consuming, and well, maybe we can get into that now. So yeah, I'm going to be starting an Etsy shop. I'll show you guys more on that a little bit later. One of the things that I'm going to be putting up on the Etsy shop are those little clay gyroid figures. I don't have one handy for me. to show you, but is there any? I'm going to look at the camera to see if I see any on the back. No, I don't think so. There's a whole lot of Tsum Tsums. Look at that. Them's is a lot of Tsum Tsums. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to be selling the little clay gyroids. I am making these little clay pot dioramas with real life Pikmin sprouts that come out of it. They're made out of clay. And then little bugs around it too. You'll see. Basically, I'm making really cool Nintendo-related clay stuff. It'll be very high quality. So yeah, I'll talk about that later when it's ready, which will be soon. So anyways, make-believe. That was the main reason I wanted to do any of this. So I have given it a lot of thought. Make-believe, the first episode, you might be under the impression that it was a success, but if I'm being totally honest, it really wasn't that much of a success. I know people will hear me say that and they'll think I'm nuts because it has 230,000 views. I think that's about what it's at now. But here's the deal. So I don't know exactly how much that video has made me, but I do know it's somewhere in like the $350 range, okay? So I made about $350 on that first episode of Make Believe. In fact, I'll show you the screenshot right now. So boom, this is a screenshot of the page that tells me how much I made on that video, okay? What that video earned. I worked on that first episode of Make Believe for well over 300 hours, probably closer to like 400 hours. And so if you do the math, you can tell that that means I made about $1 an hour, which is, yeah, not very good at all. That is a financial disaster, to be totally honest with you. I mean, I could have went to a Walmart and worked for a week and made more than that. And that video was something I really poured my heart and soul into, and it was something that I put a lot of time into. If I would have done all the animations and the artwork and the modeling and all that stuff for another company, like if I was hired to make that, I would have made thousands of dollars on doing that. Instead, I made like $350, somewhere around there, which is not good. I have to think not only creatively, but also financially, because obviously the BitBlock is my job, and I have to make sure that it's continuing to grow and doing really well financially. I know people are going to tell me, oh, you're just in it for the money now. I hate talking about money because you're always going to get those people that are like, oh, you're just interested in the views and the money. Listen, sweetheart, baby, doll, if I was interested in only the money, I would be doing prank videos, Oreo eating videos, and all sorts of gimmicky nonsense. When you're interested in only making money on YouTube, you certainly don't spend 400 hours designing concepts for a fake video game by yourself. That is not the easy path in any way. So I just want to kind of get that out there. I mean, look at all the stuff we do. Like, look at the 10 Days of Disney. I built an entire high-quality pirate ship set by myself, and I knew very well those videos were going to get like a few thousand views. So clearly I've never done anything here just for the money. But Make Believe is such a big project, and it requires so much of my time that I really need to try and find ways to make it more financially viable. You know, when I'm doing Make Believe, I have to stay focused, and I can't be trying to do a bunch of other big videos. So I need to do something that is going to make it so every episode makes more money than $350 or about that. So I'm looking into that. That's what I'm looking into. I am going to do this. This is the road I'm probably going to go down. I want to close the current Patreon account that the BitBlock has, the Patreon page. Thank you so much to everybody that funds it. You are amazing. I'm so, so grateful. But I'm going to be closing that like in the next month or so. And I'm going to open up a new Patreon that is completely dedicated to Make Believe. It is all about helping to fund new episodes of Make Believe and nothing else. The funding from that Patreon is going to go towards making more episodes of Make Believe. If those episodes do not get funded on Patreon, I'm kind of out of ideas. I really don't know how I could continue the series because of the fact that it is so time-consuming and it is such a big project that it needs to do better than episode 1 did. But having said that, I started doing Make Believe because I was passionate about being able to finally design my own ideas. So I'm not going to give up easily. But the next thing I'm going to do is open up a new Patreon page all about Make Believe, all about helping to fund Make Believe. Now, I'm no dummy. I know that in order to get people to want to donate to make believe every month, I need to put up one hell of an impressive Patreon page. So I am going to be, like within the next day or so, I'm going to be working on not just making one episode, or two, or three. I am working on concepts for 6 episodes, and you will begin to see the early work of those episodes on the Patreon page. So in other words, I'm going to give you some ideas here. I have ideas for a Chibi Robo game on the Wii U. I mean, I'm using the Wii U as an example because I don't know what the NX is going to be, but I have ideas for a Chibi Robo game on Wii U, okay? And it is an idea, you know, Nintendo was all about, oh, Chibi Robo doesn't sell, so we got to try to find a new way to make it more appealing to a mass audience. So they made it a side-scroller, which was dumb, obviously. Why would you make Chibi Robo, a character that you think is hard to sell, why would you make Chibi Robo compete with all the other huge 2D platformers, Nintendo? Mario, Donkey Kong, Kirby, like Chibi Robo has to compete with all of those because they also have 2D. It's dumb. So I found a way to make Chibi Robo more mass appealing, if that's even a terminology, and I really want to do an episode about that because I promise you it'll melt your face with how adorable and cute and innovative and fun it would be. So I want to illustrate all those ideas. I also have ideas for Mario Party, Mario Kart Battle Mode, which I already kind of started to show you guys a bit of that when I was designing it. I have an idea for a really interesting multiplayer puzzle title that could have worked with the Wii U gamepad for The Legend of Zelda. So a 4-player Legend of Zelda puzzle game that focuses heavily on gamepad concepts. I want to begin work on all of those. So I'm going to get tons of concept art. I'm going to get 3D models. I'm going to get some video you'll see. Basically, it'll be a Patreon page that shows you what could be when it comes to the future of make-believe. So I'm going to make sure that that is a very impressive Patreon page, and hopefully it will be successful, and I can continue to do more episodes of Make Believe. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll talk a little bit more about that in the future. I feel like I'm already rambling. I don't even know if any of that made sense to anybody. So yeah, just to recap, the Muppets are amazing. I'm really sad that I can't watch them on TV anymore. Hopefully next season I can. Watch it in the description. Click the link. Click the link. And I saw Kung Fu Panda 3. It was really good. I'm going to see Zootopia, hoping that's really good. Starting up an Etsy account where I'm going to do all sorts of fun things, put them up there, see if anybody actually wants them. And of course, that's going to go to help fund more episodes of Make Believe. And then the Patreon is coming. I'm going to try to really get that Patreon up for the end of April. So you're going to be seeing Chibi Robo, Mario Party, Mario Kart, Zelda concepts, all on that Patreon account in like about a month and a half. So hopefully that's exciting to you. I don't know. So guys, thank you for listening to me ramble. Hey, I wore my pretty awesome Bowser shirt. I don't know what that says. That probably says like King Koopa, or maybe it says, this guy's an idiot who bought a shirt that has Japanese writing on it because he's a weeaboo. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know what it says. Seems like that is a little bit short to say all that. So yeah, that's all I got. See, somebody stopped me from collecting Tsum Tsums, by the way. This is unhealthy, and you're all letting this happen. Why are you all letting this happen? I can't even point to them properly. There we go. I've also got my little space alien there. It's pretty. This is a pretty cluttered frame, actually. So yeah, talk to you guys later. I kind of want to do these every week. Let me know. Also, let me know if you have any ideas for Make Believe. How can I make that work? I know people are going to be like, why don't you have other people help you so you can do more episodes more quickly? Well, there's a lot of problems that could come from that. First of all, those people probably won't want to work for free if they're talented. Generally, people that are really talented don't like working for free. They want to be paid. Some people will, but I think if Make Believe became very successful, then they'd want to be paid. I'd have to pay them, and then I'd be right back to not making enough money because I had to shell out all these paychecks to a bunch of people. Also, I hate telling people that they did something wrong. Like if they came back to me with an animation or a model or something, and I didn't like it, I would have to then be like, oh, yeah, could you change that? And I can't do that. Like, I can't be telling somebody who's volunteering that their work is not up to the standards I want it to be. And I just would like to make Believe kind of myself, and with Cleffer Notes for the music. I kind of want to keep it very small like that. So there are troubles with having people come in and help out. Although it would be cool, I don't think that would work. Alright guys, I tried to end this video like 5 minutes ago and I didn't. Let's do it for real this time. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.